Hello, I am Cheryl Renee Moses, class of 1975 of D.M. Therrell High School here in Atlanta, Georgia. You can see on the screen, this is a presentation on our upcoming Alumni Reunion Week, June 16th through the 22nd. 2025 right here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we always say, we are Panthers forever. And this alumni reunion week is for all members, all folks who graduated from Therrell High School. So let's hop into this presentation. I want to share with you the itinerary that we have for the alumni week. So every year for the past 15 years, we've been celebrating the alumni of Therrell High School. The D.M. Therrell High School Alumni Association, Inc. was founded in 2010 by several members of the class of 74 and the class of 1975 of Therrell High School. Each year, we've provided scholarships, trainings, resources for our alumni members. And yeah, we're celebrating 15 years. This year, the class of 1975 is celebrating their 50th reunion. Wow, 50 years since we walked the halls of DM Therrell High School. And here we are, vibrant and working in the community, still working with youth. And we want to go ahead and make the alumni week. We've had several alumni weeks over the past 15 years, but the initiative that we're starting with 2025 is that for each class that's celebrating their 50th reunion will be the host of the annual DM Therrell High School Alumni Reunion Week. So class of 1976 will be next, followed by 77, and so on. This will allow the alumni week of DM Therrell High School to continue when we are dead and gone, that this initiative will continue on. All right, so let's hop into the vision for the alumni reunion. And we are the official alumni association of Therrell High School. We are registered with the Georgia State Secretary of State, excuse me. And you can look us up. We've been doing this work for 15 years. We're proud to say that. There are many other groups who are alumni of Therrell High School. Just as you go to a grocery store, there are many grocery stores throughout Atlanta, Georgia. You got Winn-Dixie, Publix, Kroger, you name it. There are many brands. And each one of those brands is very unique in how they operate. The same applies to those who are groups of alumni from DM Therrell High School. When the Alumni Association was started, I come from a family of a sister who graduated in 1968 from Turner High School. And my brother, who graduated in 1971, the very first graduating class of Frederick Douglass High School. My sister from Turner, Rita Gale Ragsdale, and my brother from Douglass, Gregory Wayne Ragsdale. So I was always brought up around folks who graduated from a high school in Atlanta who had very involved, engaged alumni associations. And, after going to their events over the years, their picnics, their annual scholarship events, all of these things, I said, hold on now. Therrell High School is the bum diggity. graduates of Therrell High School got it going on. All civic servants, black activists, uh, scientists in the legal field, teachers, you name it, engineers, uh, coders, developers, you name it, agriculturalists, environmentalists. We have all of the chefs. We have all of those folks within DM Therrell High School, and I'm proud, very proud to be a Therrell High Panther. And I want to make sure that this high school will always be remembered as delivering nothing but excellence out of it. Thankful to all of our teachers who mentored and grew us. And so, just a bit of history so you all will understand who we are. Um, the 70s was a very turbulent time within civil rights and at Therrell High School. I remember being in the eighth grade, um, first year at Therrell, and uh, there was it was either a black girl who won for being the queen, or something about being allowed to be a cheerleader for Therrell High School. It was all around her being black, and they only wanted white to participate. And with that being said, there was a walkout, all of the black kids. So I remember students knocking on the classroom door that I was in, and it was a white female teacher. And when they knocked on the door, they opened the door and said, "We want all black students to come out and protest with us." And I locked eyes with the teacher. Here I am, just coming from elementary school, and I'm at high school. And my first encounter that I remember is this. And my teacher and I, we locked eyes, and she shook her head yes, giving me the go ahead to leave. And I got up and left. And I tell you, that moment there solidified me being a black activist, which is what I am to this day. I'm all in these streets. So I'm saying that to say that over the 70s, we did a lot to desegregate Therrell High School. Even to this day, I received an email with us promoting the Alumni Week, where graduates from 62 to 64 sent a response basically saying they weren't interested in anything other than 62 to 64 when Therrell High was great. Yeah. So I want to make sure that's clear, because what we do is what we do. We started this association under Principal Gaynor. That was when there were 3 schools at Therrell High. You had 3 different principals, and then you had a head principal, if you will. She helped us tremendously, tremendously. The principal that followed after her, we had a strained relationship because she abused her power as a principal at that school, and we called her out on that. And so there is, other alumni. We know that there's alumni that gives out $1,000 scholarship every year. And mind you, we've never given money directly to Therrell High School. We've given scholarships and dealt with the parents and the students and given them those monetary scholarships that we provided, as well as doing training for Bunch Middle School that feeds into Therrell, preparing them to become Therrell High Panthers. So what we do, as Michelle Obama says, when other people go low, we always try to maintain high, because I managing a number of nonprofit organizations, we have to stay focused on the prize. The prize is alumni of Therrell High School and how we give back to current students, former students, and the community as a whole. And it could be 100 million groups who are representing alumni of Therrell doing all types of things, but there should never be a group trying to disparage, defame, and throw shade across social media on an organization. If you know, as we said in our one of our meetings recently, it's a shame that we are living rent free as an organization in some people's minds. So wanted to clear all of that up so you would know who we are. You will be able to visit us at therrellhighalumni.com, website that we've had for the past 15 years, where you can find information on what all we do, how to get involved, as well as our upcoming alumni reunion weekend. Now, as I mentioned to you, the class of 1975, who is the host of this week's agenda, is celebrating 50 years. And their website, I'm going to show you that in a minute, is THS Class of 1975. Oh, excuse me, y'all. .com, and want you to, we're going to go over the events for the week and show you the itinerary, as well as allow you to go ahead and have the links to get your tickets. We have free and fee events for that week. We also have a need for volunteers throughout the session, but you'll see as we dive into this. So let's get it started. All right, so I'm gonna stop sharing for just a second so that I can change out my screen. And this will allow you to see what we have. All right, so the main website is therrellhighalumni.com. Let me share so I can make sure you can see. Yep, there you go. You can see what I'm working with here. All right, so this is our Therrell High Alumni.com website. You can go there, feel free, therrellhighalumni.com. And we have various resources. We have events, news, and in fact, we are working on our next edition of our Panther Chronicles. So let's look at what we have here, and feel free to go here and check out the entire website. We have Therrell High School graduating class of 2025 commencement that's happening on May 22nd. That will be over at Georgia Tech. You can find information here on the website. We've also launched the Panther Legacy Builders Scholarship. It's an initiative that we put forward this year and we actually did a pilot sort of program over at Bunch Middle School with those students, but we are expanding this. We're going to give out 6 scholarships, 3 to graduates of 2025 from Therrell High, as well as 3 to existing alumni. Now, this scholarship, you feel free to go to the website at therrellhighalumni.com, where you can apply for this scholarship. It is for anyone who would like to start a business, as well as those who currently have a business and would like to scale that business up, to expand that business. Now, this is a 3-year scholarship valued at over $5,000 each, and it does give you professional assistance throughout the entire course of ideation, coming up with the idea, branding, business plan, marketing, social media plan, as well as funding, reaching your target audience, training you in finances, of how to run a business. So all of these things is what we will be offering. How to grow the business. If you currently have a business, we want to look at how you're operating. We have professionals who will be able, and these are people who are graduates of Therrell High School, who will be helping you to look at what you're working with, offer suggestions in growing. We will offer several models for us to agree upon, as far as, well, it's your decision, but how we will help you and growing the business. And so you're never too old. So if you've always had a great idea and think this is something that we can help you with, we encourage you to apply. It's a very short Google form. And again, if you go to therrellhighalumni.com, you can find that information. And you can also refer this out. If you have a child who is interested in mentoring or getting involved with Panthers, we would like to hear from them as well. Perhaps they could participate in some of the training sessions that we offer, but the scholarship is only for graduates of Therrell High School. All right. As you look here, we have the Therrell High Alumni Reunion Week, which is June 16th through the 22nd, 2025. And this is the 15th year of the organization doing an annual event showcasing and celebrating alumni of DM Therrell High School. So check that out. In just a minute, we're going to go over the entire schedule for the Alumni Week. We will have our 15th annual alumni brunch, just a mimosa brunch that we have on the Sunday as we close out the Alumni Week. And as I said, the class of 1975 is proudly celebrating their 50th reunion from walking the halls of Therrell High School. The class of 1975 is leading this Alumni Week, and we invite all classes to participate as we establish an initiative, a legacy initiative that will continue on when we're dead and gone. Also, you will see that we work things out, youth entrepreneurship AI program. This is a program that we did pilot over at Bunch Middle School, and this year our summer camp is going to include AI programming. We're going to use a lot of artificial intelligence as we help these youth build their entrepreneurship dreams, as well as work on their critical thinking and their conflict resolution. So we work things out. The main mission is to help youth be able to, deal with disputes by talking. No violence, no hands on, none of that. But, actually being able to resolve conflicts, as humans. And under as we do this, I'm sorry, y'all. As we do this, is done under the umbrella of entrepreneurship, because we do understand that regardless of what is going on, we all want to make money. And it's a great motivator. All right, so I'm going to stop sharing my screen again. I'm having a bit of a private summer. I didn't turn my air conditioner on. But all right, so I want to now share the Therrell High School class of 1975 website, and we do have a link from our main website that gives you the calendar of events, but I also want to share with you the class of 1975's website, which gives the reunion event. So as you see, let me see. Make sure you can. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's sharing. All right. As you can see, we have 28 days until the alumni reunion week, and it is hosted by the class of 1975. This website is thsclassof1975.com. So on the 16th, Monday, we kick off our week of events with an event we call We're Invested in This Community. And it's a Zoom conversation with community stakeholders, including folks in legislature, local officials, APS folks, business owners, alumni members. We're going to talk about the community as a whole, how we've seen the evolution of change there. Want to know what the plans are, and we want to, well, we're going to want to talk about the issues that we would like to be on the forefront of stakeholders' minds, as well as showcase the forward thinking that they have for the event. So that's a Zoom event from 1 p.m. to 2:30 on Tuesday the 17th. And you'll find all this information on the website, but I did want to kind of briefly go over it with you. Panthers Healthy Living Day. This again is a virtual event from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. 2 p.m. I'm sorry. And we will have guest speakers who will come on to talk about physical, mental, and spiritual healthy living for alumni. You can invite your family and friends to participate as well. On Wednesday, June 18th, is our Golden and Wise Panthers Day luncheon activities. We'll be celebrating senior alumni of Therrell High School and going to a community center uh, over off Campbellton Road, serving lunch, having trivia, having a good time with folks. All of senior alumni are invited, as well as we'll be catering to that community at that facility. And that will be from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. So we'll be providing lunch, entertainment, trivia, games, prizes from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. On the 19th, this is our Panthers Mentor Sign Up Day, and a salute to our teachers. Oh my God. We have had, I know while we were in school, and I'm sure even now, there are some great teachers at their high school. We want you to salute, some of your favorite teachers. And this is our mentor mentee sign up day. If you would like to be a mentor for the 25-26 calendar year, we would like for you to come on board. It's a virtual event. There is a Google form where you can sign up to participate, whether you want to be a mentor or mentee. That is going to be the Panthers Mentor Sign Up Day. Then on the Thursday, the 20th, is Panthers Business Spotlight. We talked about our entrepreneurship scholarship, our initiative that we have. But on that Thursday, the 20th, we want to spotlight graduates of Therrell High School that own their own businesses. This is going to be a virtual event, and we will allow graduates to give us a 3-minute spiel, a 2 to 3 minute spiel on their business, contact information, and we want to do that for that spotlight from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. So we invite, if you have a business and you're a graduate of Therrell, we would like for you to come on board. Now, on Friday, the 20th, we're kicking off the Panthers Tracks, Panthers Track Down and Pray scavenger hunt. This is going to be a digital and in-person scavenger hunt, and a hunt list will be given at 9 a.m. on each day. We're doing it 2 days, on the 20th and the 21st. So that will be Zoom and in person, because that evening we're doing the Panthers happy hour and karaoke. So we'd like for you to join us for karaoke Panther style, and it is a BYOB event, so we'll be providing some appetizers and chasers, and you'll bring your own bottle, and that's from 7 to 10 on Friday, June 20th. On the 21st, we're excited to announce that we will be having a Panthers Community Health Day in a plaza on Campbellton Road. It's a healthy day for the community. It will be at Sandtown Crossing Plaza from 12 noon to 4 p.m. We're looking forward to the event. It's going to be fabulous. Where them fans at? So we want everybody to come out. We'll have healthcare providers, nutritional people. All of these folks have offices in the Sandtown Crossing Plaza, but you can get more information when you go to our events page. All right, so I already said that the scavenger hunt continues that day. as well as the Therrell High School class of 1975 50th reunion dinner. This is a seafood and steak feast with live music, trivia, graduate memorials, reconnecting, and great fun. We're doing this at Studio Cafe at Trilliff Studio. It's gonna be fabulous from 6:30 to 10 p.m. Then on the Sunday, the 22nd, we're going to church. We're going to Cascade Methodist Church. And then we're going to the early morning service. And then we're heading over to our Panthers Mimosa Brunch and live music. We're closing out the alumni week with our annual brunch, and this will be over at back at Studio Cafe at Trilliff Studios. So let's see. All right, let's stop sharing. We're doing pretty good on time. I wanted to make sure we covered everything now. I also want to make sure that you have signed up so that we have you on our mailing list. And you can do that very easily by sending us an email at info@therrellhighalumni.com. You can also find us on Facebook. Let me see if I can go. I should be able to go to it from here. Yeah. You can find us on Facebook. Let's see if I can share my screen with that. And on Facebook, we are. This is us on Facebook. And we are Therrell High Alumni on Facebook. Make sure you join us over here so that we can connect. Feel free to do that. We have great information. We have flyers. We'll be out in those streets coming up. We are pushing flyers throughout the neighborhoods in that area. And we need, let's go back to the presentation. All right. I got a bit sidetracked. Sorry, y'all. All right. So now screen sharing has stopped. I'm going to go back to our presentation if you don't mind. All right, so you can see this. So the Panthers, Therrell High School Panthers Week is for all graduates of DM Therrell High School. The class of 75 is hosting the week this year and celebrating their 50th reunion. The event is for spouses, friends, and family members, as well as teachers and administrators. As I said, this is the 50th reunion of the class of 1975. You can get tickets and more information on Therrell High Alumni website at therrellhighalumni.com. You can also get information on the class of 1975 50th reunion at thsclass1975.com. Right now, we need volunteers. We need volunteers for our Seniors Day. We need volunteers for each one of our events, karaoke, the seafood and steak dinner, our mimosa brunch. We have some volunteers already, but we need many, many more. And we also would like to get students of Therrell to participate. We've reached out to the school for that. And let's see, I think that is about all. Email address. If you need to contact us, you can reach us at thsreunion@therrellhighalumni.com. That's thsreunion@therrellhighalumni.com. And you can always call. Telephone number is 404-590-4716. That's 404-590-4716. Feel free to reach out. Panthers are always on site, ready to answer any of your questions. Thank you for your time today. We are so excited that we have our reunion coming up, and we look forward to having you all there. And as we always say, we are Panthers forever, forever. And so it is. Have a good one. Talk soon.